painfully intact. He clung to it, convinced that justice would prevail, that the police would find Aaliyah's killer. He sat across from an officer, his hands trembling, his voice breaking, as he listened to the car description told by the driver and all the other gruesome details. The officer nodded, took notes, and assured Marcus they would do everything in their power to solve the case. There was no follow-up after that. At home, Chantel was unraveling. Not a day went by that the house wasn't filled with the sound of her sobs, her anguished cries that echoed through the now empty halls. Marcus would find her in Aaliyah's room, clutching one of their daughter's stuffed animals or clothes as her body racked with grief. He would kneel beside her, trying to hold her together when he was barely holding himself. He would whisper reassurances he hardly believed, promising her that they would find the person responsible, that justice would be served. But with each passing day, those promises felt more like lies. The second time he visited the station, he was more insistent, more desperate. He pleaded for answers, pleaded to know why there had been no progress. The officer looked at him with tired eyes and repeated the same words Marcus had heard before. "We're doing everything we can, Mr. Bain. Please be patient." Marcus left that day with fists clenched. Again, there was no follow-up. At home, the storm was reflected in Chantel's behavior. She was becoming more withdrawn, more detached from the world. Marcus would find her staring out the window, her eyes vacant, as if she was somewhere far away, somewhere where the pain couldn't reach her. He'd call her name, but it would take several moments for her to respond, to come back to the present. When she did, her eyes would fill with tears and she'd collapse into her arms, her body shaking with sobs. Marcus would hold her, but his own tears falling silently, feeling the weight of his failure pressing down on him. The third time Marcus visited the station, he was a different man. The grief had started to take its toll. His once kind eyes were now filled with a cold, detached emotion. His tone began to take on one of irritation amidst the desperation. His voice carried bass as he leaned across the desk, glaring at the officer, who seemed more interested in the clock than solving his daughter's case. "Do you even care?" Marcus spat, his hands trembling. "Do you have any idea, do any of you care that my daughter is dead, that her killer is still out there?" The officer looked at him, expressionless, and replied, "We're doing our best, Mr. Bain." That's what they always said. Marcus left that day with the distinct feeling that their best wasn't good enough. By then, it had been the 3-month mark of their child's passing. He had only visited once every month, insisting for the best of their efforts and getting what felt like scraps. The awful part being that even with the scraps, he still held out hope. And yet again, there was no response. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, that hope began to erode. Each visit to the station chipped away at it, leaving Marcus feeling more hollowed, more angered, more lost. The officers' expressions grew more guarded, their promises less convincing. Each time, he'd sit in the chair, clutching the same folder of reports and articles he'd collected, and each time he'd leave with a little less of himself. At home, Chantel was no longer grieving. She was breaking. Her once vibrant voice and spirit had been crushed under the weight of her loss. She no longer cried out loud. Instead, she was eerily quiet, her grief having turned inward. Marcus watched her fade, and it terrified him. He wanted to save her, to pull her back from the brink, but he didn't know how. He didn't have the strength to carry them both. Each time Marcus tried to visit the station, he became closer to a shadow than the man he once was. The hope that had once driven him was long gone, replaced by a blind desperation that one day justice may prevail. His visits gradually grew less purposeful and more so part of a routine. Go to the station, ask for results, receive no news, be turned away. The officers no longer met his gaze, perhaps finally growing tired of their own falsehood toward him. They were always eager to get him out the station. Marcus did not care. He just wanted them to find his baby's killer. But it was getting harder and harder to keep doing this alone. Chantel was a shell of her former self. She moved through the house like a ghost and operated on the same routine he did. Her only clutch to reality was her remote work, and even that moved her. The distance between them had grown into a chasm, and Marcus felt himself drifting further and further away from her, from the life they once shared. But even as he distanced himself emotionally, he continued to care for her, going through the motions of support, bringing her food she wouldn't eat, holding her when she wouldn't sleep, whispering hollow promises of a justice he no longer believed in. In the darkness of their bedroom, as Chantel sobbed quietly beside him, Marcus stared at the ceiling, his mind a maelstrom of thoughts. Where he once held faith in the police and justice system, that belief gradually waned until he was forced to confront the reality that human nature was flawed. People would fail him. People would ignore him. People would not care for him. Somewhere along the way, Marcus could feel the resentment bubbling. A bubbling cauldron of darkness brewed inside of him, filled with rage each time he was turned away, and his thoughts were no longer pure. He knew that Aaliyah wouldn't want this for him, but the grief had twisted something inside him, and now he was on the edge of falling into an abyss. The sun would rise again, casting light on a world that no longer held any warmth from Marcus Bain. The man he once was had died along with his daughter, and what remained was something darker, something dangerous. The descent into madness had begun. Thank you.
Thank you, Tyler.
Good day, Bahamas. Ooh, I got 3 people alive here today. Anybody else kicking? Okay, let me see if you can respond with the same vim, vigor, and vitality then. Good day. No, man, you're supposed to echo me with the same energy. But anyhow, some of you all need to visit our stand over here and get some extra energy in your system, some food. Now, I am indeed intrigued by the readings. I'm hoping you all want to find out what happened to Marcus and Chantel, so you definitely want to visit over there and find out more on that story. Well, anyone would agree with me that school days are the best days? If you agree, say, oh yeah. So I'm going to read a poem from my book, School Days, A Rhyme Time Adventure, because I do believe that school days still the best days. All right. And I'm not talking about just lunchtime either, okay? Well, this one is called Class Clown. And believe it or not, these are all written either from my personal experiences or what I've seen in the class from my students. Let's see if you would agree. The boy who sits in front of me is really, really silly. He does the craziest things to get a grin from me and Billy. He makes the funniest faces just to get the class to laugh, no matter the consequences he endures from the teachers and staff. He sticks a pencil up his nose, turns his eyelids inside out, then pulling on his earlobes fixes his mouth into a pout. He wraps his tie around his neck. He crosses both his eyes. Then he twines his hair in tiny knots, resembling a monster disguise. He tumbles frequently out of his chair, and he does it intentionally, then crawls the floor like a bizarre pet for the entire class to see. Now, this boy is really ridiculous. Our teacher says he's absurd. But because he is my twin brother, I dare not say a word. School Days, A Rhyme Time Adventure. Get your copy right in the back. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Miller. All
That's better.
Good afternoon. Well, my story is not about school time, it's actually about the summer break. I'm reading from my book, Summertime in the Islands, and this is about 4 teenagers, 4 cousins, and it's fictional, but it's based on stories of events happening in the islands, experiences for myself as a child, and of my cousins back home in the island of Andros. Yes, the quartet was on summer break from school, but Grandpa did not think they should just play the time away. He said that he was a firm believer that too much free time on their hands would only lead them into trouble. So he saw to it that at least 3 days out of each week, they went to work with him on his farm. Grandpa's farm was huge, and he had a lot of people working with him. He grew several things on his farm, and he had each crop laid out in fields. There was the sweet potato field, the onion fields, melons, and a section with bananas. On the days they went to the farm with Grandpa, the teens had to be up before the chickens. There was no leisurely breakfast spread at Nana's big dining table. Those days they had thermoses of hot tea, rolls with jam, and boiled eggs or hot dogs packed in lunch bags to take with them. Rest assured, they were not going to starve. Nana saw to that. She always sent them off with packed lunches of tuna or ham and cheese sandwiches, and Grandpa had a cooler with water and juice that he hauled onto the back of the truck. Grandpa drove a large double-cabin truck, so they were all able to ride on the inside with him, which was a good thing because some days it rained. And a rainy day was no holiday. Rain or sunshine, farm work had to be done. The following week after their watery escapades, the quartet returned to farm work. That Monday morning, they stumbled out of bed and got dressed while it was still dark. "Hurry up, Grandpa is ready," Nana called up to them from the kitchen. Cara and Jill shared a room, and James and Tom shared a bunk in their uncle's old room at the end of the upstairs corridor. 4 very sleepy teenagers tumbled down the stairs, one after the other, stopping in the kitchen to Nana to collect their lunch bags before going out to the truck. Grandpa had the engine running when they got outside, and they quickly climbed in and pulled out of the yard. He listened to morning devotions on the radio while the youngsters caught up on a few extra minutes of sleep. "Come on, sleepyheads," Grandpa called as he opened the truck door and got out. They had arrived at the farm, but they had been too much asleep to realize that the truck had stopped moving. They tumbled out as a tall, slender man who looked to be just a little younger than Grandpa, and Grandpa was 63, came over to meet them. He wore a frown on his brow. "Morning, Ed," the man said, greeting Grandpa. "Morning, Carl," Grandpa replied. Then he asked gruffly, "What's wrong?" "Them thieves hit again," Carl told him, sounding angry. "What did they take this time?" Grandpa asked, suddenly sounding tired. "They hid the melons and some bunches of bananas." Grandpa shook his head sadly. "We were set to send out a shipment of melons this week," Grandpa said. "How bad is it?" "It's pretty bad. They hid the ones near to picking for shipping, which means we'll miss this week's crop." Grandpa groaned and pulled open the driver's door and got back in. He called Carl to get in with him. "Can we go too?" Tom asked. Grandpa seemed about to say no, then changed his mind. "Get in." The teens got back in the truck as the engine roared to life, and they headed towards the northern fields where the melon fields were. Grandpa and his crew had markers set out marking those that were ready for picking for sale to the local packing plant and to be shipped to the agricultural distribution center in New Providence. When they arrived in the northern fields, they all jumped out, and Grandpa and Carl began walking. Carl leading him to the area where the thieves had hid, and Cara and her cousins trotted behind to keep up. "Hey," Cara whispered to her cousins, "I have an idea. Let's help Grandpa find out who has been stealing his crop." "How are we going to do that?" Jill asked, already sounding nervous. She was not adventurous like her brother and her cousins. "I don't know yet," Cara replied. "We'll have to make a plan." Tom, walking beside, was chewing his mouth as he thought about it. He then said, his voice angry, "Yeah, we need to do something. Grandpa works too hard for people to just come and steal." "Count me in," James said. "Let's start looking for clues," he added as his eyes began to dance with excitement at the prospect of a new adventure. Grandpa and Carl had stopped now, looking over the wines that had been raided. "Cara, you and Tom go over to the left side, and Jill and I will go to the right." "What are we looking for?" Tom wanted to know. "To start with, anything that is out of the ordinary," Cara put in. We can figure out later what they may be, but gather anything we can find now while it is fresh." So the quartet divided up as James had suggested and began to stroll between the now bare wines, looking for any clues to the intruders. It had rained the night before, and so there were muddy tracks on the black plastic on the ground between the rows. All the rows had been covered with a type of plastic covering that had holes that allowed the wines to spring up through. The tracks were made by careless steps or people in a hurry, and not by farm workers, because some of the wines were crushed by their steps. "Look here," Cara whispered to Tom, pointing out a set of tracks. "Some of these prints are smaller than others." "Yeah, they're looking," said Tom, looking closer. "Kids," and kissed his teeth in annoyance. "But it's too many melons to be just kids," Cara pointed out. "And they are big prints too. Somebody had kids with them doing this." Called to them. As they walked back to meet Grandpa, Tom said, "I wonder if there are any tire tracks. They couldn't walk with all those melons." "Good point," Cara responded. She thought back now to something else she had noticed on the plastic. There was a narrow print that almost looked like a bicycle wheel, but she had dismissed it, saying that it couldn't have been a bicycle. She made a note to add that to their list of discoveries when they got a chance to discuss it. They got back into the truck and headed back to the trailer that Grandpa utilized as his office. He and Carl went inside to talk, to give them instructions for the day, to check the wines and the rest of the crop. He assigned the quartet to the crew picking the remainder of the melons that were due for the harvesting. They stored their lunch in the office and headed out with the field crew. Their discussions would have to wait until they stopped for lunch. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, all. My name is B. Jane Turnquist, author and co-owner of Through the Pages, 100% Bahamian bookstore. Now, I'm going to be reading from a Bahamian version of the classic Mother Goose rhymes. This is probably a selection of them. When I grew up, this is probably how I learned to read, by repeating these nursery rhymes over and over again, and I think it helped back in the day with elocution. So my first one, Bahamianized version: Jack be nimble, Jack be slick, Jack jumped over the tambourine switch. Jack jumped high, Jack jumped low, Jack jumped like he was in a poppy show. And yes, Jack was getting beaten. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, junkanooka law. 5, 6, goatskin drums lick. 7, 8, paper crate. 9, 10, Saxon round the bend. Sorry, Valley. Hey, diddle, diddle, the potcake and the fiddle. A Long Island goat jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed, the seashell spot, and the foil ran away with the bone. Jack and Jill went over the hill to the government pond for water. 'Cause the road was holy, Jack got a camoli, and Jill tripped down soon after. Mary had a little glam. Her style belonged in a reality show. Everywhere that Mary went, her glam was show and toe. It followed her to church one Sunday, which got a frown. There, the pastor preached about the modesty and decent length for gowns. Sherry, sherry, quake and cherry, how does your weed grow? With shepherd needle and pricks all in a toe. Sing a song in conch shells, a pocket full of sand. 4 and 20 Bahamians, every holiday, big, burn, and tan. When the beach was open, the tourists began to sing. Wasn't that a pepper treat to bring for us to eat? The conch salad was in the bowl and the rum punch in the cup. Rake and Scrape played music loud and lit the day right up. Sean, Sean, the plumber's son, stole the crab and away he run. The crab was sold and the police were told, and Sean went hollering in a cell that was dark and cold. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty did not amount to anything at all. All the clean hearses and all the clean policemen could tell why how Humpty came to a sad end. Mary had a little potcake, its hair was brown as wool, and everywhere that Mary went, the potcake was there and stood. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rule. It made the children laugh and play. The teacher say, stop this fool. In the Isles of the Bahamas, what are little boys made of? What are little boys made of? Sun-kissed streams and ocean waves, and bellies puffed with baked macaroni they crave. That's what little boys are made of. In the Isles of the Bahamas, what are little girls made of? What are little girls made of? Sweets and dilly, things pink, sparkly, and frilly. That's what little girls are made of. There was an old woman who lived off 8 sous. She had so many children, she could never pay a hand when it was due. She would give the children stew without any meat. Morning, noon, and night, one of them would get whipped and beat. Little Miss Pickstock sat on a slab of rock, eating her tuna and grits. Along came a roach that flew beside her, and she had a conniption fit. Sail, sail, sail your dinghy rapidly on the seas. Merrily, 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 regatta race requires breeze. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would catch the number 10 to the fine beach of Saunders. Mother Goose had a house was built of clapboard and wood, where a chicken and a pot cake at the door for sentinel stood. She had a son, a church-going young lad. She claimed he was her one good son. He was all she had. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just before you leave, Turnquest, please share with them about the board game. Give them some information. You can play a Bahamian
Yes,
board
so
game.
at my station number 7, we have Chicory Bickery. It's a Bahamian version of a murder mystery without the killing because it's family appropriate. We have Bookie and Barabi has come to games. It's a card game that's appropriate for schools, family, and it's a whodunit game. And you can meet me at my booth. The backstory to the game is that our classic and infamous Bookie and Barabi, as you very well know, they're always up to no good. Between their belly and their greed, their other greed, they're stealing food, lying, and thievery. And as they got older, they want to do all they can to circumvent ever end up in a foxhole. So they had the idea that if they run for office, maybe they can find other ways of getting more money. And they know they have the campaign, but they aren't that smart. So they've invented a device to zap people's intelligence in order to make them brain dead so they can vote for them. So I'm at number 7. Come and take a look at the game. I'll be happy to engage you and play with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you want to say something? Hello, everyone. Hi, it's me, Tara Woodside again from Cinemorphosis. As I told you, we're doing two versions of the same thing, which is a poinsettia flower. We have our lovely first volunteer, Natalie, right here, showing off the first version of it, which is a simplistic paint and glitter and some jewel application. Over to the left of this mic right here, we have the secondary look, which is more elaborate, which will be three-dimensional and mixed materials. If you're interested in knowing more about that, please step over to the side here. We'll have all the information for you, more things to look at, and thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much, Natalie, for being the first one out.
Thank you so much. We're going to call another set of authors to share with us. We're going to invite Kelly Fowler. Kelly will be reading an excerpt from Things Above. Then we will have Krishawn Hasty. Krishawn will be reading a poem, Gifts to the King. Following Krishawn will be Alexis Mackey. And Alexis will be sharing a portion of a devotional from Something Shameful, Messy, Yes. The author after that will be Mr. Darren Sewell Davis. He will be sharing from his novel. It's a thriller, suspense, Jude and the Joke.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Kelly Fowler. Of Fowler Family Books, I'm going to be reading from Things Above, which is a book that shares the hope of heaven for children. God made all things, from the tallest, strongest mountains to the tiniest, most delicate insect wings. God made things to see with our eyes, from colorful flowers to the bright orange sunrise. God made things to feel with our skin, from warm water to cool breeze, perfect to play in. God made things high and he made things low, from big puffy clouds to float to thin blades of green grass to grow. God made heaven above the sky. That's the place where he resides. He makes streets of gold and a river to flow through. He made this place special and prepared it for me and you. God made heaven highest above, filled with sparkling light. The most wondrous place to ever be. He sends his son Jesus to welcome us inside. God made our minds to think and to know of all the things he's made, but most of all to think and to know of him and his son who he gave. Of all the things to think about, some things are best. Things true, right, and excellent will keep our minds at rest. The things above where God lives are perfect and come with joy. They are all good, just like him, even better than a most treasured toy. Keep thinking about the things above. They lead us to perfect love. That is who God is and where he lives and what our lives should be most full of. So also included in the book is a ticket to heaven and a prayer for heaven that the kids can read. The ticket I'll just read. Only good people can enter heaven, but nobody is good enough. We've all done some bad things, but there's good news. God's son Jesus took the punishment for all the bad things we've done so we can enter heaven. He died on a cross and God raised him back to life. If we turn away from bad things and trust Jesus to save us, he will lead us to his home in heaven where every good thing is. Your free ticket to heaven is waiting for you. So this book is based on the verse, Colossians 3, verse 2, set your mind on things above, not on things on the earth. So this is a simple gospel message for kids as early as 1 or 2. And it's a conversation starter that parents can use to talk about what salvation is and how their child can enter heaven so that you can be one unbroken family throughout the countless ages of eternity in heaven with God. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We now welcome Krishan to come and share with us.
Good night. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kriston Hasty, and I'll be reciting a poem that I wrote entitled "Gifts to the King." That is basically encourages everyone to use their God-given gifts to the honor and glory of God. And it's from a book that I wrote that I dedicated to my father, who passed away when I was 11. Gifts to the King. Gifts to the King. I wonder which one I'll bring. He gave so many, I cannot decide. So I won't choose any and just run and hide. I know that it's wrong, but I'm just timid and shy. Or at least that's the excuse I give, and I don't know why. Well, yes I do. It has to do with a crowd. And if I mess up, I won't be able to make them proud. And just like that, I gave them the key to allow their thoughts and perceptions to dictate who I'm supposed to be. I know it isn't right, but what other choice is there, seeing that I allowed other people's thoughts to trap me within a snare? Now that the air is clear, I'll start over again, but this time not letting other people's thoughts cause me to waver or bend. Gifts to the King. I wonder which one I'll bring. As a matter of fact, let me give him all, because when I give them to him, he won't let me slip or fall. He gave me them for his honor and glory, so that he can be praised through my life. Wow, such a marvelous story. My mindset last time was awful and pessimistic, but this go around I'll treat it like a script and flip it. No more confined, I let my gifts run free, to ensure that I become all that God has planned for me to be. Like farmers with seeds, we were all made to produce. So make sure to dig deep and put all your gifts to good kingdom use. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Hello, everyone. The book that I will be reading from is called Saying Yes, and it is about the importance of giving God our yes and valuing it and realizing the power that he has given us. And so I'll be reading the introduction and a bit of one of the devotionals. And so it says, "There is always grace to grow and more to know, but there is just as much, if not more, grace to let God walk us out of Egypt. God is not afraid of the process or how expensive it is to get us out. He is fully invested from beginning to end, and with him being the Abba Father who is willing to give up everything, all he wants is a child who is willing to give him a yes without resistance. Offering God the Father our yes is hard, but who knows that truth better than Jesus Christ? Although the fullness of God's deity dwelled in Jesus' body, Jesus was also the Word of God made flesh, who pioneered through the struggle of giving God yes. With hard sacrifices, God always supplies grace for what and from whom he asks. With Jesus' intense sacrifice on the cross, he obtained grace to pave the way for us to then receive grace to provide our sacrifice of yes, personally and continuously to the Father, even in hard moments. This book is not for everyone, but it is for anyone who has struggled to continually give God their yes. Unfortunately, believing that one yes satisfies God has gotten us in trouble. Furthermore, people have underestimated the cost of yes and overestimated their inability to give God their yes. Living like a fragrant flame of yes is costly, but you have all you need to fan the flame to keep it authentically burning. Whether you feel your yes is not worth the push, you don't know how to give God your yes, or you doubt what God can do with your yes, here is what God says to you. If I told you what I need, would you still say yes? If I told you it is better to grant me your yes than for you to keep it, would you release it to me? I have a rich history of people giving me their yes. Through Abraham's faithful yes, I made him into a faithful father. With Israel's yes, I formed a nation. As Moses and Joshua released their yes, I caused them to be liberators and leaders. Deborah handed me her yes, and with my hand on her head, I handed her the mantle of a judge. I needed a warrior against the Midianites, and Gideon's yes to me was the midwife that birthed a warrior in him. Esther was humbly giving me her yes, so I found the time to boldly crown her as a queen and a deliverer. David built his yes on me, and I built a dynasty of kings in him. Isaiah and Jeremiah's yes unlocked the doors to them being prophets to the nations. Mary of Bethany's yes opened her alabaster box. Jesus lowered his yes to my feet, so I exalted his name as Lord and Savior above every other name. What makes it so different that I cannot do something with yours? May I please have your yes? And the last bit of the devotional is about a messy yes. So it says, you can try to erase the mess, but nothing is too unworthy that Jesus Christ cannot purify. Philippians 1:6 says, to be confident of this very thing, that he who began a good work in you will perfect it until the day of Jesus Christ. Therefore, erasing your story is attempting to erase all the work God has started in you. Nothing will be wasted. God works all things together for the good of those who love him, who are called and chosen for his purpose. What happened to you is a part of your story, but it is not your whole story. The enemy wants you to perceive the messy moments or blind spots in your life as isolated stories, because a single story has no power, which makes it easier to attack. Isolated stories are not lying, they are simply incomplete, which makes them easy to collapse because they are poorly protected by facts and are founded on truth. The author and finisher says, let me breathe through you so that every breath can place the finishing touches of truth and grace on your story. Your story will testify that truth unashamedly covered and stood with you in the mess as you offered your yes. Your story will proclaim that grace was strong enough to hold the shame when the load became heavier than you. Your back cannot handle the burden of shame, so King Jesus bruised his back to prevent yours from being bent by the weight of your torment. And what was on you cannot compare to what or who is in you. Greater is the Spirit of God that lives in you than the spirit of shame that lives in the world. Wherever shame held the story or held the victory, every lash the resurrected King took resurrected you from death. And the Holy Spirit takes shame off our backs and ashes off our heads. Jesus places victory in our hands, and the Father puts crowns on our heads. Dare to make this part of your resolve in 2025. Everything I have experienced had the ability to crush me. Yet God lifted the past, and he lifts every present and future moment so that my soul is not found beneath the stones. Fear not. Sooner than you think, you will not remember the shame and the sorrow of your youth. It will be forgotten. You will personally brag that God truly reigns over dishonor and discomfort, and boast, you will boast, that the weight of his glory is more than able to break humanity's inclination to lock arms with shame. The Lord is a shield around you. He is your glory. He is the lifter of your head. And so the Lord says, arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Cheryl from the Bohemian Unique Design, and my coloring book is entitled The Games We Used to Play and the Things We Used to Say Back in the Old Day. I would just read a few pages for time. I'm going fast down Wolf Road from Hebron Alley on this skateboard. Stay right there. I going to tell Ma you out the yard. Leon, Grandma was looking for you. The neighbor's children tell her you went to Jumbe Village to catch tadpoles. And boy, you better change your damn clothes. You are in trouble. Let me hold your tadpoles. Can you hear me talking through this tin can phone? I'm going to Timmy Tuck's shop to buy half-pound of sausage, 5-cent cup, and a 10-cent baggie, and 50 cents salty. Let's play bingo. And 38. Who get it? Put the tingum, meaning the thing, the chip on the card. This book was inspired from my early childhood days, so I reminisce back in the day on the things that we used to say, and I feel like more kids need to get back to where we used to be. I know it cannot happen, but we need to start teaching our children what we did back in the old day. Good day.
Thank you so much. Anybody out here selling baggy and salty? We got baggy and salty over here. What? Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon to everyone out there. And I am Gabrielle Pratt, and I am here to read an excerpt from my book, Touching Stories with Lifelong Lessons, an introductory guide to daily prayer. And the excerpt that I'm going to read is called Fight Video. I don't know if you've seen anything on YouTube that shows some of our students in a very poor light. This was inspired by such negativity. Teresita was standing before the school principal along with Marva and Tina. She was really upset that her name was called. All she did was forward the video of Marva and Tina fighting after school. She had only sent it privately to 5 of her close friends. She has used her cell phone to record the incident and shared it on WhatsApp. She thought that it was safe with her few friends because in the past, they had not shared anything that she had sent to them. Many other students in the area had cell phones too, and some were also recording the fight. Teresita also always held the view that putting things on Facebook could cause you a lot of problems. Therefore, to maintain her disguise, she always used WhatsApp to cover her tracks. The principal, Mrs. Brown, had already contacted her mother to report the fact that the video had come to the school's attention and had gone viral. The school had a policy that no cell phones were to be used on the campus during school hours. This matter, although occurring off campus, showed students in uniform in a negative and unacceptable way. The school was adamant about students being well behaved in uniform, whether on or off campus. All of the students in the altercation were in G.W. Thomas Central High School uniform. When Teresita's mom, Miss Joan Culmer, arrived, she was shown the video. She was shocked and shook her head in disappointment. The principal revealed that based on the timeline of the video, they were able to see that Teresita's post was the first to be sent out, and hence it was spread by others. Mrs. Brown reminded Miss Culmer that such behavior was inexcusable, and consequently, Teresita would have to be placed in the group suspension local program for 2 weeks. Ms. Culmer asked Ms. Brown if she could consider an alternate reprimand instead of a full suspension. She pointed out that the suspension would look bad on Teresita's report card and would hinder her prospects for achieving a special community award. The principal advised Ms. Culmer that in this matter, a clear standard has to be seen and maintained to discourage other students from following Teresita's actions. To record a fight and to post it is the same as promoting it, and that should not be the community's response. Teresita promised Mrs. Brown that she would not do anything like that again. The principal told her that that would be a good promise to keep as she goes through life. And the book continues where we have what should happen next, followed by the guiding principle of the story, a song that makes the difference is recommended, talking to God, a sample of 2 prayers, and an opportunity for the student to complete their 2 prayers in response to such incident. I thank you.
Thank you so very
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I guess I have to say that again. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Valerie Knowles, and I've been a child and adolescent psychologist in the Bahamas for more than 40 years. And so my books, two books, really brings to light some of the challenges that Bahamian children and youth experience in the Bahamas. So the whole purpose of the books is really not one of fun, but to create awareness. And so the first book here is called Bahamian Children Cry, and it has, again, samples of children's stories in their own words, explaining the kind of challenges they've had to cope with, how they've managed. At the back of the books, it gives tips for how parents can help, persons who work with youth in stress can help, persons working with high-risk youth can also help. So some of the poems, they aren't really poems, they're really stories, gives experience of a child who's been part of a gang and watched his friend being killed, a boy who has to cope with his mother changing fathers every month, another child having to cope with what it feels like to have a new parent move in and how their life is displaced. Another child talks about her mother's same-sex attraction and a new mother-father parent. Another child talks about physical violence and being beaten with scars. Another child talks about watching his parent kill the other parent. Another child talked about how his parent destroyed his pet in anger. One of the other poems, we talked about a boy who went with a group of friends to what they call only to find out that the person they were going to violate was his mother, who was a cocaine addict. One of the poems I'm going to read, though, comes from the other book, which is called Without Consent, Without Intent. And what it highlights many, many times that we talk to children, but they don't know what the word consent is. Sometimes even adults have different understanding of the word consent. And so without understanding what the word consent is and being taught inappropriately about violence, we end up violating each other. This one I'm going to read right now. Right now is a poem in a prayer form by a 14-year-old girl. And she says, Lord, let me bleed. I can't carry this seed within me. There's no space for another face among the dreams and hopes my mother invested in me. My mother's life was placed on hold. Her sacrifices for me take their toll. I need to bleed to have time to grow the seed and the better life my parents' mother willed in me. Have mercy on my soul, this scared 14-year-old. I need courage not to hide the name of my new stepdaddy. My monthly bleed, God, is what I need for mama, please. She thanks you every night for stepdaddy. She'll die if the seed of his ancestrous deed grows uninterrupted 9 months within me. Please, Lord, let me bleed to hide his need for repayment for education, food, and money. So again, and all the stories in here are the same way. And also down at the book we have in 14, we have little stress-breaking balls, stress-breaking stuffed animals, and motivational bracelets that persons can get when they purchase the books, because the content is not a happy one and it may trigger some negative and or some other anxieties. And so after purchasing the books, you can also get one of the stress-busting activities. Thank you very much.
I got on my pink glove, my pink dress, my pink socks, my pink shoes, right? No? This one telling me no. What wrong? What ain't pink on me? My what? My socks and my bows ain't pink? You sure? My socks and my bows ain't. Let me see. So what color this is? Yellow and green. Oh, okay. See, what happened was, let me tell you, when I was young and I was supposed to be going to school, I spent all my time playing game and stuff, so I really didn't pay attention in school. So certain things I just don't know. I depended on y'all to help me today. Y'all can help me? Y'all sure? Okay, that's good. Well, let me tell y'all a little quick story about how I had to come here today. Oh, there was a lot of different cars on the road, and I see this red sign to the corner, and the red sign, I see all the cars behind me, they stop, but the red sign, even though it had S-T-O-P, I still go because it was saying go. The red sign to me, it was saying go, but I see all the other cars behind me stop. Why you think that's like that? A stop sign? So, when you say stop, that means no? Like don't move, eh? Oh, because then the police came, so the police was coming after me, but I just was going with the police. I didn't know they were. Oh my gosh. Well, I believe that y'all can help me today, all right? But listen, the only way y'all can help me and don't end up mixed up like me is y'all have to stay in school, okay? Stay in school. Y'all have to stay in school and y'all have to pay attention, right? Right? Okay. Well, anyway, I am so happy to be out here with all you beautiful people. Oh, so coming on, we have some nice kids, the Prince Albert Drummers. So I hope you guys enjoy them. Now I'm not sure, but last time I checked, the drummers is the thing you put by your mouth and you blow, right? Say what? I do what? Beat it? You beat her. I used to get beaten when I... Oh, okay. All right. Welcome to the stage, the Prince Albert Drummers. Come on, y'all. Make some noise for them. Clap up. Let's go. Whoop. Y'all make some noise for them. They did such an amazing job. Listen, whilst they was beating the drum, I come up with my own dance I say I can do. Y'all make some noise for them. So, let me show y'all the dance I came up with in the back there. Y'all gonna help me? Okay. So, let me show you. So, first we go on the top, and then we go low. And then we go low. Y'all get me? No, no. Hey, listen. On the top, and then we go, Oh, and what this is, if this the top and this, do you think they right? Because so, on the top, okay, so once we go on the top and low, then we go to the left and low, then we go to the left and to the right, right? Say what? How you know better? You believe so? We all think. We all think. Let me see it. Let me see you do it. Let's do that again. This is the left, and this is the. That makes sense, but then when I turn this way, Anyway, I got some things I want to know because like I tell, I went to school, but I wasn't paying attention. So I gonna say what? Who say they could see that? Boy, I got some things I want to know. So I got some answers. So some answers is when I ask y'all some things, and then the questions is whatever y'all say to the answers I ask y'all, all right? Okay? Say what? That's what I say. I say the answers is when I ask the things, and the questions. Oh my gosh, I have to teach y'all everything. Anyway, I want to answer this first question. What's the national bird and fish? Let me go first. Every time I drive, I see it. The chicken would run the roundabout is our national bird. Our national fish is grouper. No? Come here. Come right here. Come right to the front here. What's the national fish? Don't be shy. Come, tell me.
The blue owl.
That's the national what? Fish. And what's the national bird? You want to say it? The flamingo. He right? Hold on, baby. Okay, you gonna tell me? Okay, what's the national fish? Huh? Blue marlin? Y'all make some noise for them. I would have never known that. Come, where he going? Tell him I got a little prize for him. Come. I come in now. Come walk to the side. Come walk to the side. I have a prize for you guys, okay? So, come this way. Wow, the national. Wow, I would have never known that. This entire time, I really thought it was the chicken and the grouper, but he say the national bird is the flamingo, and he say the national fish is the blue marlin. That's right, parents. Boy, y'all got some smart children. Y'all make some noise for them. Okay, this next one. What holiday are we celebrating today? I know it's Christmas. You don't gotta tell me. No? I'm sorry, what? And it's her birthday. Hold on. Hold on. Happy birthday, ma'am. Majority rule day. Awesome. So what is majority rule? Okay, I want to know too. Hold on, ask them again.
My question is, and by the way, today is my birthday, and I was born exactly on Majority Rule Day, and the question is, on which day, month, and year was Majority Rule Day, and what significance it has in our country's history?
Y'all hear that? She said, what is the exact day, meaning the date and the year, the date, month, and year for Majority Rules Day, and what is the significance, the meaning of the history? What is it? Anybody? Anybody? Say. What is the significance behind this day? Say what? My teacher never teach me this. My teacher never teach me this. Okay, she gonna tell you all right now.
Okay, from I was a child, my mom instilled and taught me in layman terms what majority rule meant. It simply means that the local Bahamians, people of color like us, they were, that's when Sir Lyndon Oscar Pinland, our first father of our nation, and he was actually the premier. Now, my mom taught me that when she delivered me at PMH, doctors and nurses had me parading around, and it was a celebratory time. It simply means when black people were able, black Bahamians in specific, were able to gain economic and social empowerment, meaning we could work in mines, we could do jobs that ordinarily we weren't able to do. So that's what it meant.
I'll make some noise. Thank you so much for that, because I did not know that. Like I said, in school they didn't teach me none of this. All I could remember is the chicken and fries. And all I could remember is playing tag with my friends, because that's all my teachers. Do you think it was my teachers, or you think I was the problem? Pardon? You in this green shirt, why you say it like that? She said you was the problem, why you say it like that? Anyway, coming up next, we have a music selection. Y'all make some noise, put your hands together. Make some noise for the Erin Gilmore School for the Blind. Let's go, make some noise.
Yes.
Are you investigating the glasses, man? Get involved, that's the song we're doing.
Come on, y'all, let me hear y'all make some noise. Clap them up as they get situated.
It worked.
that mess from off the wall.
Take that mess from off the wall.
Give that baby back and forth.
Give that baby back and forth.
The other people think alone. There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, 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 get involved.
There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, get involved.
Don't be no fool, stay in school.
Don't be no fool, stay in school.
Let your mind become a tool.
Let your mind become a tool.
Just were made for fools to be.
They were made for fools to be.
Locked away from society.
Society, society.
Get involved, get involved.
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 There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, 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 get involved.
There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, 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 get involved.
Involved.
Get involved, get 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 involved.
There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, get involved.
Come on, guys, make some noise for them. Didn't they do a good job?
Check, check, check.
Come on, I can't hear you. Make some noise.
Oh, I think we need another round of that, man. Let's do this again, man. Let's do this.
Come on, they kept asking y'all to get involved, but
do another one.
Come get up. Let's get involved. Let's go. Y'all ready?
Come on, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's go, wait, let's go. All right, there we go. Y'all ready for this again? Yeah. Let me hear y'all scream, man. All right. All right, let's go. We going. Take that mess from off the wall.
Take that mess from off the wall.
Give that baby back his ball.
Give that baby back his ball.
Leave other people things alone.
Leave other people things alone.
There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, 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 get involved.
There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, get involved.
Don't be no fool, stay in school.
Don't be no fool, stay in school.
Let your mind become a tool.
Let your mind become a tool.
Just were made for fools to be.
They were made for fools to be.
Locked away from society.
Society, society.
Get involved, get involved.
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 Get involved,
Get involved, get involved.
get involved, get involved.
There's other ways to get involved.
Get involved, 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 get involved. Get involved, get involved.
Woo! Make some noise, guys. Okay. They asked us to get involved, so let's get involved with a nice limbo competition. Now, all of y'all can come up here and help me limbo. Where they is? All my kids, y'all gonna help me limbo? Okay? Okay, come up. Don't worry, we have a next section for the adults coming right after, okay? I like it because I could participate in that one. And limbo is when you put the thing low and you climb over it, right? Y'all always trying to say that something I saying wrong. And I don't like that because I'm a very educated young lady. So when you put the limbo stick here and you go walk over it, that's the okay, so we can do that. Okay. So okay. Oh, we have y'all make some noise for these brave. Oh my. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh. Okay, let me see how much this is up here. We have 1, 5, 7, 9, 20, 27, 30. Oh my gosh. And 12 and 2. Okay. What happened? Say what?
Count.
That's not the correct count? That's not the correct count? So, okay, so let me count. So help me count. 1. Let me hear y'all. We can't hear y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's 9? Let me do it myself. Okay, line off. Line up in a straight. No. Just like how y'all is. Side by side. Let me see. Let me count. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. What number you is that?
6.
What number?
7, 8, 9.
Okay, 9. So guys, limbo, y'all, anybody know what limbo is? Let me tell y'all first, because I think y'all know. So we're going to go over here. They put this little high. Under? Oh, okay. Who going first? Hold on. Who was number 1? Who number was 1? Okay, come. Well, buddy, I didn't think you had the band, but good job. Y'all make some noise for him. Come on. Okay, come. Go on the line. Good job. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Okay. All right, y'all make some noise. That was. Let me go. All right. That's okay. Lower. I can't pull it. Lower. Say what? Lower. What y'all mean by lower? Down. Okay. This lower. Okay, hold on. Let's go again. You following me. Be original. Let's go. Good job. Come on, y'all, make some noise for them. Come. Oh. Come on. Do it again. noise. Okay, we're gonna give you two a prize. So y'all can sit over there, okay? Good job, all right? Okay? Go right over there. You come. Fun. Go. You ready? Y'all make some noise for them. Come on, y'all. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh. Oh. Out. Come. Come on, y'all. Okay, this one is the last round. Okay? Come on, y'all, clap them up. Y'all ready? Let's go. Come on. Okay, guard. Come on. It's time to redeem yourself. Come on. Okay, my turn. 1 minute. I went. He's telling me I do this one wrong. Okay, I can do it one more time. Let me go do my last time. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay, I can do it tomorrow, the same time tomorrow. I can do it for y'all the same time. Okay? Y'all make some noise. Y'all make some noise and they'll go all day. Come on, guys, y'all make some noise for them. Okay, next coming to the stage we have Drew. Is Drew here? Is Drew here? Drew? Miss Higgs. We're looking for Miss Higgs.
Bring the thing now. Feel that rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm. Feel that rhythm. Turn it up now. Feel that rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm. Feel that rhythm. Bring the rhythm now. Feel that rhythm. just for you. I want you to feel that rhythm, bounce off the wall. Give house and reggae and the dance song. Break and split, give me jump and the party people. This one is just for you. When roll, walk and roll, the music come take over me. Jump and move that when you see me sweat. I don't care who say listen me. Hey,
Now,
the DJ turn up the bass. Me and my girls gonna wind up our waist. Come on, the boots can drop this.
now we have
Bring the rhythm now.
some more limbo activity
Turn up the lights, me. Hands in the air, give me.
with the adults now. I looking for some nice adults to come up here and challenge me to limbo. Any y'all scared of me, eh? Y'all don't wanna come? Y'all scared? I know. Anybody over here? Y'all don't wanna limbo with me? Y'all ain't my friends no more. You come in? Who? You come? Come. Let's go. Let's go. Well, y'all have been limboing all my life, and so it feels good to be competing once more. To do this in such Abby, come on to the stage. Come on. This is my opponent, which I will destroy on today. And I've been doing this for a very long time, so this is something that I take very seriously. And so it's just an honor to do this with you guys. Okay, y'all make some noise for Abby. Okay, follow me. You ready?
Bring the thing now. Feel that rhythm, the rhythm, feel that rhythm. Turn it up now. Feel that rhythm, the rhythm, feel that rhythm. Bring the rhythm now. Feel that rhythm, the rhythm, feel that rhythm. Feel that rhythm, the rhythm, feel that rhythm.
For me, but I can take off my bow. I can take off my yellow bow for you. Okay. Y'all ready? If y'all think I'm gonna win this one, let me all make some noise. The music must be too loud because I didn't hear anything. I said if y'all think I'm gonna win this one, let me all make some noise. Ah! Oh my gosh, wow, too much noise. What's happening? If y'all think she's gonna win this one, let me all make some noise. Oh, y'all didn't hear me the first time when I said if y'all think, so what I was saying earlier because y'all didn't hear, I was saying if y'all think I'm gonna win this one, y'all can make some noise. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, it's majority rule, so. I'll go first.
See one over there, right there. There's another one, right there. In your hair, right there. So kill it, kill it, kill it down. Come on, everybody, come and dance with me. You gotta put on your shoes and stomp to this beat. We're bringing back the stomp you danced so long ago. It's time to mash it up. Come on, let's kill.
Let me do that one first one more time because she think I playing, but I'm serious now.
Kill that roach.
All right, let's go. Spread it down.
See one over there. bush, I say.
Okay, come on, y'all. This will be almost on our final round.
Deep in the bush, I tell you. Tell me now how you feeling. The bush, that's what
Y'all make them.
you need a cure. You're gonna get your high fever, boy. I got
My turn. Tell it, G. They turn it down a little bit. This is a special occasion. Okay? You ready? Because I've been generous. I've been letting you win. I actually could do this.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So, y'all ready? Let me stretch.
Stretch, baby. Come on. Yep.
Because I used to, and what had happened was, because I kept eating the chicken and the fries, I feel as though it's affecting me. And maybe I'm a bit, it's, so many people. I can, okay. All right. Y'all ready? Hey. I don't need help. Thank you.
You got to go.
Make some noise. I just got on that one. What you say?
Deep in the bush,
All right. All right, this is our final round.
You need to go. Deep in the bush, I tell you. Tell me now how you feeling.
This is our final round, yours. Let me get a round of applause. Let's go.
The bush woman, that's what they call it. Come to me if you need a cure. You're gonna get your high fever, boy. I got what you're looking for. Something to relieve the pressure, something to relieve the pain. This bush shake got plenty power, cause the night not to see again. Come and get you some of this. You know you need it. Let's go deep in this.
Nah. She said, I'm gonna let, because my sportsmanship is so great, I'm gonna let her do it again, even though I already know I won. But you can go. Y'all make some noise for her again, please. You're doing okay. It could be better, but I'll train next. I could train you. I usually train for this. I coach for this as well. And I usually help.
Deep in the bush, I tell you. Tell me now how you feeling.
So, y'all clap it up for her.
You need a cure. You're gonna get your high fever.
Now,
you got what you're looking for. Something to relieve the pressure, something to relieve the pain. This bush shake got plenty power, cause the blind not to see again. Come and get you some of this. You know you need this. Let's go deep in this. Let me give you some. Come on, me. Surrounding my fingertip. Push therapy. Banana leaf to bring relief. Just come to me.
Thank you, guys. Okay, we can come follow me. Let's see who won. You already know, but today, come now. Okay, come. All right, guys. Okay. I have to be, but we know. Those that know that I won. But if y'all think that Queen, if y'all think that Queen won, let her make some noise. Okay, all right. It didn't have to be that long. If y'all now, please don't be too loud because I know. But if y'all think that I won, make some noise. I need a young child. Come here, baby. I need you to help me judge this out. Stand right in the middle here because a lot of bias and cheating going on today. Stand right there. Make sure you could hair on both sides. Do a little shake. Make sure you could really hair. Okay? All right? All right, so we're going to do this again. If y'all think that she won, let me all make some noise. All right, okay. Hi. All right. All right. You heard them? Yeah, me too. If y'all think that I won, make some noise. Who would you say had the most streams? And be honest. Who?
Queen.
Hold on. Hold on. Hi, ma'am. No.
Two.
Hold on. Repeat that one. No. That's Queen. Me, because you got it mixed up.
Hey, G, come here, G.
I'm Kong Salad Caddy. Okay? And that's Queen. This is Queen, but I am me. I'm Caddy. Okay? Let's do it again. Who do you think had the most sounds?
Queen.
Come to the stage and come. Hold on. Okay. Well, y'all make some noise for Queen, please. She did all right.
Let's go.
Hey, come back, G.
Every day, y'all are thinking about you. I don't mind them to try. Can't stop thinking about you. Person in the shot, y'all are thinking about you. All night and day, y'all are thinking about you. Can't get you off of my mind. That's right. I'm on my case, but I ain't gonna pay no mind. Can't wait till lunchtime, can't get you off of my mind. Ain't want no lunch, thinking about you all of the time. Come down, be my every day.
Y'all make some noise. Say she did an okay job, but because I wasn't practicing like I should have, that's what happened today. I didn't practice as much as I should, or I used to, because I usually train for these events. I've been training for a very long time. But we have some questions. I think that's what y'all said it's called. Y'all said it's questions is. That don't sound right. I feel like that me saying the answers is when I ask you something sounds a bit more correct. And y'all saying it's called questions. So we'll go with that. Okay. How long was the general strike? How many days? How many days? I can't hear you. How long was the general strike? Well, I know I don't know. I don't know. And that means y'all don't know either. And y'all ain't know better than me. Y'all ain't know better than me. But y'all know anyone over here? Hold on, okay. You sure? How? Hold on.
9 days.
9 days? Was it 9 days? It was 9 days? Okay. It wasn't 9 days. That's the 9 days is actually how many days it took. Okay, so in the Bible, there was resurrection, and then 9 days that's when that happened. That's incorrect. Pardon?
18.
18? That's 18? You know? Let me know when they say the right thing, because I wouldn't know. It's not 9 days. No. How much, baby?
17. No, 16.
Was it 16 days? 16 days is correct. Come up and get a prize. It was 16 days. Do I have proof of this? No. But It was 16 days. The answer is 16 days. So there you go. The general strike lasts for 16 days. Y'all make some noise. Don't be like that. Make a clap of hand. Clap your hands or your feet. Okay. This is a good one. Can anybody brave enough? Okay, you brave enough. You already said he even wait. Okay, can you tell me 3 things you love about being a Bahamian?
I love the beaches. I love the residents about God. I love the police.
Hold up. Say that one more time. Nice and loud.
I love the ocean. I love Jesus. I love John Canoe.
Come on, y'all. Make some noise for him. Come up. Okay, we have one more question. Okay? What are the colors of the Bahamian flags and what are the meanings? I'm coming. You stay right there, baby. Hold on. Come.
The Bahamian part is the black, the sun is the gold, and the water and the sky is aquamarine.
Y'all hear that? Okay, come, let's do it again. Come on, come.
The sun is gold, the Bahamian people is black, and the sky and the ocean is aquamarine.
Wow, y'all make some noise. The entire time, come up to the stage and get a prize, baby. The entire time I thought the colors was just whoever was in charge, their favorite colors, and they put it together. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was just their favorite color because I too love blue, gold, and black. But apparently it has some deep meaning to it. That's beautiful. Well. Can anyone of y'all tell me the largest island of the Bahamas? Besides Nassau, because no, Nassau is the largest one, right? Every time, you telling me no. So which is the loudest? Pardon? He's smarter than me. How old are you? 8? And how old am I? I'm older, so I'm automatically smarter, right? That's not how I go? Oh. What's the largest?
The Grand Bahama.
Is it Grand Bahama? Okay. Hold on, let me give someone else a try, baby. Hold on.
Andres.
It's Andres. I remember a song which said, that sound like, because the song teach me that it say, Cat Island is the big island of Bahamas. Cat Island is so long and short. Who asked you to play? Watch out, listen to it. Turn it down. It was something in their system, they're having a mess up. Because it was saying Cat Island is big and long, and now the DJ turned it last minute to saying Andres. Okay, come up and get your prize, baby. Come up and get your prize. It's a lot that I have to learn. It seems as though everything I'm saying is incorrect. But I've been studying so hard in school, and because, okay, with the chicken and the fries, what I was telling you about, what happened is if you put the ketchup on the fries actually gets a bit soggy. And I learned that in school. And with my friends, we did a lot of playing tag. Taught us that 1 + 1 was 7. And in religion we learn, so you have a lot of arts, like craft, and they put the glue in religion. It's just a beautiful thing. That's what? That's art? No, art is when they do the do, re, mi, fa, so. You make a craft? Okay. So, okay. Y'all mixing me up. Y'all mixing me up. I trying to stay focused. Let me think about it and I can get back to y'all, okay? Y'all make some noise. Come on. Okay, guys, y'all make some noise for the Aaron Gilmore School for the Blind. They're coming with a drama selection. Y'all make just as much noise as y'all made for me when I won my limbo competition, please. Come on. Thank you, thank you. Come on, y'all can do better than that. All right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Therese, but you can call me Miss T. And boy, have I got a story for you today. This is the story of the 3 little pigs. But hold on. We're going to put a Bahamian twist on it. Let me introduce you to the characters. We've got 2 narrators. We've got Mother Millie Goat, Father Billy Goat, and 3 sons, Willie, Nilly, and Philly Goat. Yeah, and how can I forget? The big bad wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, this story is going to be told by the students of the Aaron Gilmore School. And of course, this is sponsored by the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Culture. If you're ready for your story, somebody shout, oh yeah!
Once upon a and Philly Goat. Farmers with their parents, Mr. and Miss.
These little goats loved playing. They would play. They played so much that they forgot to gather the sticks for the fire so their mother could cook dinner. She could be heard calling them, but they were too busy off the dock into the beautiful turquoise waters.
Willie.
Whee!
Willie.
Well, you could imagine how upset their mother was getting with every passing minute. Finally, they began feeling hungry, so they decided to head home. But halfway there, the oldest goat, Willie, remembered they were supposed to gather sticks for the fire so their mother could cook dinner.
Bah! Y'all, we ain't get the sticks for mommy. She could tie our behind. Hurry up and let's grab some of them dry branches and let's haul tail home.
So the 3 little goats hurried and scurried, trying to get sticks for the fire so that their mom could cook, because they were hungry.
So the goats raced home, only to find Mother Goat at the door with a tamarind switch.
Where y'all just come from? Dark and fall, and I have no sticks to make the fire, and I have no fire to cook y'all dinner.
Man, mommy, man, we just come from getting these sticks, and now you want to tell us you no
Get
food?
this yourself.
Wait, you should have get the sticks yourself, Trey.
What's all this noise about out here? And who's that disrespecting your ma? She's taking care of all of us. And everything she asks you to do is bring home some sticks and you complaining? Yeah.
No more curfews. We our own goats.
Okay, I see the problem. You all need a lesson. Apologize to your mother or pack your bags. It's time to start life on your own.
Nelly, come on, Philly. We could do this like nothing.
Please don't go. There's a dangerous wolf out there.
Your mother and I will be here when you catch your senses.
No matter how much their mother cried and pleaded for them to stay in the safety of their own home, the three billy goats had made up their minds. So they packed their bags and left home to start a new life.
After walking through the bushes for what seemed to be days, it was only 45 minutes, y'all. The goats found a blue hole and decided that this would be the ideal place to build a house. But after arguing for about an hour about who should go and get the supplies to build it, they decided to all build their own homes. The oldest goat was Willie, and he decided that he would build his house out of thatched palms. Now he did this because he was super lazy.
The second goat decided to build his house out of sticks, and the youngest goat, Philly, decided to build his house out of limestone rock. Needless to say, Willie and Nilly was finished in no time. And you know what they did.
Y'all look at us, look at us.
Wee! Those two older goats really knew how to skylark. They watched their younger goat as he worked. They watched their younger brother as he worked for days, lifting limestone rocks and shoveling sand to draw bucket and drawing buckets from the water from the blue hole to make cement.
Hey, Philly, what taking you so long? You're too slow. So stop building that house and come for a swim.
No thanks, Willie. I'd rather build a secure house so when the wolf comes.
Oh, you don't really believe that story, do you? Mommy only said that to make us stay home. You're a punk.
No, babe. He's a cunt.
For one entire week, Philly's brothers teased him and called him names, but he kept on building the house out of limestone rock.
When he was
finally done, he was so tired that he closed his door, fell across his bed, and fell fast asleep.
The next morning, Willie and Nilly got up and began their usual skylarking, while Philly stayed in his house fast asleep. It seemed like a normal day until they heard something strange rustling in the bushes nearby. This, of course, made them a little afraid, but what could it be?
Oh, don't worry. It's probably a cat. Or maybe a rat.
Or maybe a hungry wolf.
Ah!
Scared and surprised, both goats dashed into their houses. The oldest goat, whose name was Willie, hid under his straw bed. Billy Goat! Billy Goat! Let me in!
Not by the hair on my
this house in.
Flattened the house made of touch palm. Willie was left with no house around him, so he ran to his brother Nilly and banged on the door. Nilly quickly let him inside before the wolf could grab him up.
Billy Goat, let me in.
Don't bite the hair on our chinny chin chin.
Again, I got blow this house in.
The wolf puffed and puffed and flattened the house made out of tamarind tree branches. Willie and Nilly was left with no house around them, so they ran to their youngest brother Philly's house and knocked on the door. But he took a minute to open it because he was boiling some water to make a large pot of chicken sauce and Johnny cake. The wolf had stopped to take a splinter out of his foot, so that gave the goats a little time. But now he was back on his feet in hot pursuit. Right before he can grab Billy and Nilly, Billy opened the door and they ran inside the house.
Billy Goat, let me in.
Not by the hair on our chinny chin chin.
Again, I got blow this house in.
So the but he could not blow the house down. While Willie and Nilly thanked Philly for being disciplined and wise to build such a strong house made of limestone, the wolf was devising a plan because he was determined to have his mutton dinner.
What was that? What was that?
Oh yes, you guessed it. The big bad wolf had thrown a big rock through the glass window and was quickly crawling inside backwards. But what he didn't know was that Philly had a pot of boiling water on the stove.
Quickly, you'll have me at the pot.
Billy Goats grabbed the pot from the window, so when the wolf jumped in, he landed on the pot
As quickly as the wolf entered, he jumped right back out of the window. And the three Billy Goats never saw him up close again. They were so happy that they had been spared and learned a valuable lesson of hard work and wisdom. They invited their parents over to the limestone house where they apologized and their mother cooked them a good old-fashioned chicken sauce and Johnny cake meal.
Welcome home, boys. I hope you learned your lesson.
My family.
The end. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the young people from the Aaron Gilmore School for the Blind? Come on, you can make better noise than that. Come on. Radio drama at its finest. And all of the music was lively played by Kemar on the keyboard. Please carry him for a bow. Y'all take a bow. Come on, y'all. Make them feel real good. Ladies and gentlemen, let them hear you.
wonderful time with y'all today. I really did. And not only did I have a wonderful time, but I learned so much today. I felt like I learned more today than I learned in my entire school journey. Thank you guys so very much. So we have some goodie bags. Did anybody see where the lady went that won the limbo? I mean, that would be me. But the lady that came second place for the limbo competition, anybody see where she went? Where? Okay, but guys, I had a wonderful time. Hopefully she comes back. But we have 2 more questions just to end the show for the adults. These one are for you. Okay? All right, let me get a little far back so I can see. What is one thing the average Bahamian could not do before majority rule? The hand. I had to go where the hand was. Sorry. Vote? She say vote. Vote. That's true? That's true? That's true. What is vote? What is that? Travel downtown. The beam is gonna travel downtown. This true? This true? Work? Okay, for sure she said vote. Vote is correct, right? Yeah, I'm looking for y'all for the answers. I don't know, and y'all not helping me. Vote is correct? Okay. Right here. They want me to ask the questions and I can't do it. I can't do it all. I've done a lot today. I've limboed. I've done it all. Okay? Okay. Let me see. What did Celine Pingling throw out of the Parliament window? Hold on, because I wasn't done. I'm going to change the question. Which day did he... I don't even play with y'all. Don't beat me up when I come down here, please. What is the day called that he threw the mace out the window? Pardon? That's racist. I won't have to. Come on. She said Black Tuesday, guys. Y'all make some noise. Don't be like that. But like I said, I had a wonderful time with y'all. Thank y'all for teaching me so much today. Thank you, boys and girls, for teaching me so much today, okay? Don't be a fool. Stay in school. What happened, baby? She wants the mic. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Lord, where you think this man is, man? All day I been home with these little baby kids, and he reached for me. Huh? But anyway, I gonna fall down the road to see if he down this place down the road.
It's on. I got it. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you. It's Tara again and Emerald of Cinemorphosis. And we are, once again, I will explain, we are a special effects makeup company. And this is our final products for today. We did a poinsettia in 2 stages. Once
Lord, where you think this man is, man? All day I been home with these little baby hips. And he reach for me. Huh? Well, anyway, I gonna fall down the road to see if he down. This place down the road. And if he down there, there gonna be some problems. Cause guess what? I got a headache and I tired, man. Every other night, Andrew would call round. Tell you nice little wife, we gotta work late.
hello, 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 hello. Y'all having a good time? Y'all having a good time? All right, all right. So hi, I hope everybody continues to enjoy the evening. We have a lot more things to take place. My name is Moya Thompson, and I am the Cultural Affairs Officer with responsibility for film. And so you will be seeing one of our animated films, Nassau Rock. So they're going to get ready. And before they come, we're just going to show 2 trailers, like I said, just to introduce you to some of the filmmakers. We have a trailer from Grand Bahama that's presently, the filmmaker is presently working on, called 5. It is a documentary on the 5 young boys singing. Good day. The trailer playing now will be on later this evening around 8 o'clock. So
jewel from the smallest, the spirits crafted a magical art, granting its wearer unimaginable power. However, my time as its protector has come to an end. With the last of my strength, I was
That's all it was, and then I can send you one right now.
One for Bookie Marabi.
One for Bookie Marabi and the one you download.
stop being a baby. Let's check it out.
Oh, man, I already downloaded.
This guy's not marching basically. This guy's not marching basically. He's not marching anywhere. He's putting the tool back. Now.
So, you kids must be the security. The real security.
We though. Hold up. What do you say our group name is gonna be? Pretty sure we decided not to have a name. No.
Who in the morning? Where are you? Don't think you can hide from Rush.
They can't use their attacks simultaneously, and it's always in a certain order. Huh? They can't do their magic thingy at the same time? Oh, well, just say that then. Anyway,